Hey friends, and welcome back to another video, and this is a very special video for two reasons. Number one, because this happens to be the very first 42 Gear Street video, because this is the day before we officially start, and we're just doing a test video, but we're going to put it out anyway, because that's what we do. And number two reason, notice I do that way? Yeah?
The other way is not good.
And no, it's not good. I've got the wonderful Trey Xavier from Gear Gods with me, and it's great to have you, my friend.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Brilliant.
Always a pleasure.
Never a chore?
Well, chores can be a pleasure too.
They can.
If you whistle while you work.
And we're, as I say, it's the first video from Gear Street because we're just trying out the cameras and the setup, and we thought, what the hey, we'll do the demo.
I've been in Germany less than 24 hours, I think, and we're already on camera.
You've been awake less than 6 hours and we're already on camera.
Yeah.
So, what do you make of this? What do you make of it?
Henning. Well, you'll have to cut that out anyways. Okay, so I love KMA. They make really, really good, interesting, unique pedals that are functional. I did a video using their Tyler, the frequency splitter, and I thought it was a genius pedal. And this is a little more, it's like a little more typical of a pedal. It's a drive pedal, but it's got some really cool twists that I think make it stand out from other pedals, other typical drive pedals in the same kind of general genre.
For sure. And what exactly do you think makes it stand out as a separate, standalone type unit?
You've got a lot more control over the mids. Yeah. So, all right, let's dive right in.
Let's do it.
Like this little narwhal. We're gonna dive in and swim with little Mr. Logan, the narwhal. Today we're going through the Rev D20 amp, which is a pedal platform. So perfect for what we're doing. I'm told you can use this as like a clean boost on a overdriven amp, but we're gonna use it. We're gonna show you what it sounds like just for clean right now, or going into a clean amp.
Yep.
So.
Back to the and just give it a bit more drive.
We're right in nice rock and roll. Your dad's rock and roll. Nothing too fancy.
I'm there. I'm listening to stuff from the 70s.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a nice little, and it's kind of got a little mid-range clip to it. Do you feel? It's got that nice mid-range clip. What do you think? Yeah. Really
Sounds good to me.
I guess that's because of all the mid-range controls on it.
I'm going to try not to play while you talk. I just realized that's a bad idea.
No, that's cool, man. Okay. So
sorry, that was probably too loud. Cool. So we got a mid frequency and a mid cut or boost. I was like, MCB. What the heck is that? Mid cut or boost. Okay. So first of all, we have to engage the mid control.
Yeah.
And then this is the frequency that it's set to, and then this is gonna. So if we cut it, now play with the cut and the boost. What the hell was that? That was not what I meant to do.
You can do the same with the cut.
What's cool about this is you could use this as your drive pedal, And then you could have a bit of a mid boost for when you do a solo,
Yeah.
or for when you want your guitar to stick out a little bit more. Set it to a certain spot and then set it to boost. Or you could do the opposite and have it scoop out a little bit when you want to
Rhythm.
have it lay back.
Yeah.
And then you can set it to either pre or post gain. So if we boost it a little bit, okay. It sounds slightly different.
It's subtle.
So this is going to make more of a difference when we use the secret feature, which we'll show you in a bit. But it's just going to change sort of the character of that mid-range sound. It's either going to be more or less subtle, I think.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's mess around with the low and high.
Yeah, because we've got two more controls, the low and the high frequency.
We'll take out the mid. Like the narwhal light.
Oh, we're underwater.
Logan loves that sound. That's when he's coming up for air.
Yeah, he's out now.
That's the blowhole sound. And we're going back. We're diving.
So there's a good frequency range on that. You've got from 400 to 2.5K on the sweepable parametric in the middle, and these obviously they're not exactly unsubtle, but they're not over the top.
No, I thought the low control was
really good.
Was awesome. Like, so generally I'm playing metal on a very low tuned guitar, and you would think like, oh, well, you need a bit more bass, but the more low end or the lower the notes, I find the more you got to cut the lows out a little bit. So I would actually cut them down a smidge, because I'm down in like
drop A, yeah.
And you want to not have an overwhelming boomy bass sound. That makes it sound like crap for metal.
Especially in a mix, you don't want to tread on the bass player and the bass drum in the space. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. So the way that I would use this, well, I would probably turn the drive down.
Yeah.
And then pick a spot where I want a tiny bit of a mid boost.
Yeah.
Probably crank the high up a little bit, and then engage. But. I mean, well, it's not really going to work because this is a clean amp, but that's probably what I would do for a nice, chunky, crunchy metal sound. Obviously, it would be to taste and per the amp.
I was thinking we haven't done full-on cranked gain because we're going through a clean amp at the moment. We got to 12 o'clock, but we really should
Let's go beyond noon.
Let's take it right up there.
Trey and Mike go beyond noon.
Let's do it! So tired. He's worked tirelessly.
I don't know why.
For months.
Why would you be tired? I could have done this in my sleep. Just go to sleep.
This does have an input on the side here, just here, for an expression pedal.
Being operated by Mission Engineering Aero EP25 Pro.
What he said. What he said. That's what he said.
It's quite nice. It's got
That's
this little...
what he said. I like this man. What channel are we on? What's this video for?
It's for you. No, it's for me.
It's all for you, Damien.
For you. Everything's for you, Henning. We're only here for you.
It's a little awkward to make it go from a seated position, but I'm gonna try. All right, so
do you want me to wangle your wah for you?
You are welcome to wangle my wah. Why not?
I'll always wangle your wild
I'm
for
a
you, Trey.
bad-
You can even do it with your hand.
I could. Look, I could. No, because it's not in the shot. Well, I could
It
put it in
can
the
be.
side shot here.
Something.
But we've obviously we just need to make the range
you
more,
gotta
so we give
boost
it
it.
more of a.
Yeah, you gotta
more
boost
of a sofa like that. It feels like the 70s movie here on my channel.
So what you want to tell me?
Right, go ahead.
So what you want to tell me is that with the addition of an expression pedal and the amazing features with the mid control of the Logan by KMA audio machines, you actually don't really need
a wah pedal.
for distorted or overdriven sounds.
Right.
Why is that? What's with the? Okay, let's check Gabor. First of all, go back. Gabor, take the pedal out of my face. Gabor, focus me. Go to camera.
Oh, look at that.
Gabor from Super Awesome Table Time Pedal Funnies
pedal things
is good.
He's really regretting his name choice right now. He's like.
So you want to tell me that if I have this on my pedal board,
Yep.
and I'm going to go for overdriven stuff, it's that good in the mid sweep that I really don't need a wah?
You don't.
Well, what magical person invented this creation?
So this actually could replace several pedals on your board. It could replace whatever drive pedal you're using, and a mid boost for a solo
Oh yes,
type of a sound, and a wah.
it's
Yeah.
a killer solo box.
It's an all-in-one solo box, and
And when you take the drive down, it doesn't actually add that much extra drive either, so you wouldn't necessarily have to only use it where you want the drive pedal. If you
Yeah.
take that right the way down and you've got a little bit level.
D20.
D20.
What? Crank it, and and you're gonna go to screaming overdrive levels. So now that's the D20 by itself. Dry, a little bit dirty. More dirty room.
We just need to
Pull it out, she said. You're in my house now, Mike. I want to point out the really funny situation of us sitting in a room with 6 4K high-end cameras and Enrico over there filming us with his iPhone. in vertical. In vertical, okay? That is really breaking my balls right now.
Breaking my balls, man.
Break my balls!
I'm totally fine on that.
Okay, so you guys play with the unicorn now?
Thank you. Beautiful.
It was a pleasure to be in your
It was lovely to have you, and thank you.
video.
Yeah, cool, man.
Okay, that's important to know where it is because that's for the TV. I'm just giving you don't care.
We do.
And don't think that this is the last time I jumped into one of your videos. Because you know what, you're in my living room, I can do whatever I want.
There you go. I can see loads of uses for this. It's not overly heavy on the drive. If you've got a clean amp, you could use it as a boost. I think it's very versatile.
Is that right, or did we do it right?
Yeah.
Did
I
we do it
think-
right?
Did we
Is
do
that
a
what
good
it's?
job?
Yeah.
Did we miss anything?
We do.
I know.
Soon find out, yeah.
Fine.
So this has only been on the market for 2 days at the time we've gone to video. And at the moment, this costs €178.
189 euro.
189 euro, 174 British pounds, and I think that was just around the $200 mark. So it's a mid-priced pedal, I would suggest. Would you?
And a low to medium amount of gain.
Yeah.
You want more gain, you got to pay extra.
Yeah. Well,
That's not true. I made that up.
have you got 2 extra euros?
I thought that I did.
There you go.
There it is.
2 extra
Boom.
euros gets you just that little touch more gain. When you need just that little bit more, Henning, €2 will do it for you.
And that goes to pay Logan's feeding and housing costs.
Absolutely. That'll feed Logan. That will buy.
It
buy
pays the
one.
licensing fee for Logan to allow KMA to use his image.
His image.
What a nice chap.
It's beautiful. So let me know, as always, what you guys think of the sounds on this. Don't say anything about whether we've made a good video here or not, because this has been a test run. It's been a lot of fun, though, an awful lot of fun. And yeah, give us your comments as usual. Likes, thumbs up, all the good stuff. If you haven't subscribed yet, it can't hurt to click that button. And I'll be back with tons more stuff from 42 Gear Street. And I hope maybe even in another video or two with this beautiful gentleman.
Could be.
Trey,
I'm available.
There you go, ladies. You heard it here. There's got to be a ting going there.
All right, well, this was fun.
Trey,
for
thanks
having me
so
on.
much, man.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
sure.
Take good care.